Hello everyone, and I have got an incredible game for you guys. We are starting off a new series, and this new series is going to be called Death Dealers. This is an Assassins slash Among Us game. There are a couple interesting rules and a couple interesting things here. I am on here just to stream. I'm not trying to win. Some players have asked me if they can attack me. I've told them I'm just going to sit here, hunker down defensively, and I'm not going to do any moves at all. So the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to fort up my border to the north, just because a prickly defense is a defense that's usually left alone. And I'm just going to, spam low-end troops like that, but not doing anything offensive. I'm not going to try to VP boost my lower provinces. I'm going to try to run a balanced econ best that I can and make myself a difficult target just so way people don't try to attack me. Not trying to target anything else. I'm not going to trade with anyone else. The only things that I will trade is shared maps. And where this is I'm actually going to have to shut off shared maps to one of these, just so we don't give away what the south of central USA looks like, but that will be done when the map starts. As you can see, this is an anonymous map. Almost everyone has given me shared maps. There are two countries that have not done so yet. That is Caucasus. So Central USA hasn't, and neither has North Canada. So therefore I can keep an eye on everything because we don't have a go for this map, but we do have some interesting rules. I'm going to go through these rules just so way you guys understand a little bit more about this. So this map has 10 assassins on it who are here to kill each other. They must get their kills without announcing that they are assassins. Each of them have been given a country as a target. They do not know who that player is because it is anonymous, so they don't know who it is. You can't coordinate with anyone else. Even if players recommended someone from their alliance that they wanted to join the map, I tell them to reach out to me, and I'll decide who they are, where they go, if they participate. Other than that, they do not know where they are, or even if the people that they recommended made it into the map. So assassins, each of these 10 assassins have been given one target. If they kill that target or that target dies, they are then given a new target. The way that a kill counts is a kill counts if you lose your capital. At that point, your points freeze, and I'll get into the scoring a little bit later on in this introduction. But the points freeze at that time. Players can still keep playing, and they can lose points, but they cannot gain more points. So they can keep playing, and they can actually drop down the rankings, but they cannot go higher up in the rankings. Rebuilding your capital, if you've lost it, will not revive you, much as in real life. If you get your head chopped off, or if you get your head taken off by an assassin, you do not come back. You lose your head or your capital, and that is it for you. But it can get worse, just not better. The other rules are: 1. A maximum of 2 heroes are allowed per player for the whole game, so they can choose which 2 they want to use. For every day that passes, if they have like a third hero in play, they will lose a point, and they'll be eliminated if 3 days pass without them doing any changes or moves to it. If they accidentally place a third hero, they can let me know, and we'll select a spot for them to leave said hero, and any troops that may have spawned with a hero. A higher level Hank or Kyle will come with some armored cars or with extra infantry. So if they spawn a third hero or one hero total 3 times, then that third hero, usually what will happen is I will let them put it in the sea or in the water, or we'll find a corner where it can be put aside without it impacting the game, and it cannot be moved from there. If they're close to the Atlantic Ocean, I'll tell them to put it into the Atlantic Ocean, and we'll just leave it off into a corner, not to be touched and to be ignored. There's a request for no gold or cards. I know that there are no-goes, but players that follow this rule will be invited to more maps, mostly because it shows that they're able to follow the rules, and players that follow the rules get opportunities to play in more tournaments because if you follow the rules, stricter tournaments or tournaments with goes, if you break the rules, oftentimes you'll get banned. So having players that follow the rules automatically, it saves the organizers from having to ban players in those other ones. So this is an opportunity as well there's quite a few players in here who haven't played events or tournaments before. It's a chance for them just to get a feel for what it's like, and maybe use this to leapfrog into bigger tournaments and events, and just to get more and more playing time in those ones as well. As well, since this game is being cast, every single organizer from other tournaments are able to see this as well. So if they see that there's a player that's mass spamming gold or mass spamming cards, which while it's not against Nitro rules, it is something that a lot of tournaments that are officially approved have that in their set of rules. So knowing that you'll have players who will do that, it's just players for them that they can easily try to keep an eye on, or just discourage from sending invitations to. The third most important rule, talking is highly encouraged in this map. Because they don't know who each other are, all the talking will be done inside DMs or on the newspaper. I'm hoping it all gets done in the newspaper, and the only restrictions on this is players cannot say if they are an assassin or if they are not an assassin. If someone reveals themselves in such a manner, I just requested that they let me know, and their game will end there. So no points going up or down. That's just where it is. They're officially done at that stage because anonymity is there. Keep in mind, with 10 assassins, it's really impossible to know who is who until there's only 2 assassins left. When there's 2 assassins left, those 2 assassins know who they are. With the points, this works into the other 20 players on the maps and the Among Us portion of it as well. So non-assassins, the 20 players who are not assassins, they get 1 point for killing another non-assassin, but 4 points if they kill an assassin. Now they do not know if they kill an assassin or not until a player dies. Assassins get 6 points for killing their target and 1 point for killing non-targets. So essentially, if they kill their way if they're killing their way to their target, those kills will just count as 1. But if they kill their target, they get 6 points. If they accidentally kill an assassin that wasn't their target, they don't know that person was an assassin. So for them, that still counts as 1 point. If a player this is where the Among Us part really comes in. Players can put up, if they believe that a player is an assassin, they can put that player's name up for a vote in the newspaper. If a majority of players vote that that player is an assassin, and that player is an assassin, the person that proposed their name and put their name up for a vote gets 2 points. But if that person is incorrect and they're not an assassin, you lose 3 points. Now, the reason for this is to keep players from just lobbing names out there until they find one that sticks, because by doing it that way, chances of getting lucky enough times to finish off in positive points the odds are low, and the chances that they lose points are actually considerably higher. So that should slow down just the false accusations and lobbing it around. Beyond that, everything will be cast on the YouTube Supremacy Community Event YouTube channel. You guys can comment on there too. If I really want you guys, pick a favorite team, pick someone that you think is going to be doing well. Every couple of days there will be a longer update video, but we're going to try to get daily shorts being put up. So shorts that show how the action is and how that works out. So you'll see little snippets and snapshots from everywhere, and every couple of days there's going to be a longer update that just goes into more details to what's happening. Those updates that happen, I will have the troops being blocked. just the way we're not giving anything out, and everything will be released on a 7-day delay. Just the way there's even less chance of giving anything away. 7 days is pretty much enough time. If Arabia wanted to attack northern Russia, that would be less than 7 days, so we wouldn't be giving anything out. But by the time the 7th day rolls around, there would be enough of a play one way or the other that we would be able to see if it was successful or not. Just the way if northern Russia is keeping an eye out on, or anyone else is, there's no way that it'll be tipped off that it's going that way. With that being said, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has joined this map. Good luck to all of you. May the best assassin win, and may the best Among Us player find all the assassins, kill all the assassins, and beat them in the points. I'm truly hoping for a fantastic game. Let us know in the comments who you guys think is going to win this game. If you guys think someone is an assassin just by looking at here, feel free to toss your guesses down and why based off of moves, invasions, and all of that as we progress. I hope you guys enjoy this series. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. That way you get all of these updates that get sent over to you as soon as we upload them. Thanks again.